Welcome you all to the Civil Action Note channel. In this channel, we are making videos regarding job information and also having some lectures too. But in this video, we are going to discuss about the job information which is came from the UPSC. So the government job we are going to be discussed for the job position of subdivisional engineer. So what are the minimum qualification and eligibilities which are required for this post, which is going to be discussed in this video. So if you are new to our channel, before going to the video, please click on the subscribe button to get the regular updates which is coming from our channel. So now we move on to the official website to get the notification, and also how to apply this process will be taught to you. So this was the official website of UPSC. So I don't want to tell much about UPSC, so everyone knows that. So straightly I go to the section of recruitment. In this you need to pick the advertisement. So if you click on that, so you will face a section like this. In this, first you need to take advertisement. So if you click this, the advertisement gets opened up. So this was the advertisement which is given from the UPSC. So you can see that it have 6 number of vacancies for the post of subdivisional engineer. So this is the first thing they have given, and you can also see that the one vacancy, the one position is gave for the disabled person. So this is the starting thing which you need to know. The remaining 5 post only the eligible thing which can be given to the normal peoples. So you need to know that. And then the pay scale also been mentioned here. So it is around 15,600 to 39,100, and the age, maximum age is 35 years. And the essential qualifications is degree in civil engineering from a recognized university or institute. And then note, so the important note is the candidate who are enrolled for the associate member of institution of engineers, that is up to 31/5/2013, are only eligible for this post. So the candidates which are have enrolled on or after this are not eligible for this post. So they have mentioned it, so clearly make a note of it. And then they have also insisted some of the important things. Please make a note of it. And we are moving on to the important part. So that is when the application is going to be closed. So it is on 30/12/2021, and this is the last date for filling the online application and for printing it out. So the last date is 31/12/21. So these are the two important information. And then date of the interview on which the shortlisted candidate is required to bring the printout of his or her online application. So you need to bring on the online application, so you need to take a printout. So please make a note of it. And the informations which are needed are so you need to fill it in a online portal, right? So which was given here. So you can see that online recruitment application, that is ORI. So that has been mentioned here. So you need to go on, fill in this part only. So no any application forms or coming through directly and applying for it is not welcomed there. So you need to fill all the things in online application form. And then age relaxation for reservation regarding details are been given here. So please, those who need it, please read out. And also some other information also been given out here. So those who are required, please read it out. And headquarters and other things, probation, everything is being listed out. And the main thing which you need to know is the regarding the fees, the examination fees. So that will be listed out now. So the application fee is rupees 25 you need to pay, either by using the SBI, by cash, or by using net banking facility. And no fees for the following candidates. So that also been mentioned here. So please, those who are belong to the categories or the candidates, please make a note of it. And then the concession and relaxation based on the upper age limit and every ex-serviceman like that, everything is been mentioned here. So those who are eligible for this, please read it out, because there is a lot of information which has been given out here. So if I read out all those things, it make elaborated one. So I just leave it to you. So please you make a note of it. And there is an important thing you need to know, that for selecting the candidates, so it is based upon their decision. But when the application is getting more, so if in the event of number of application are being large, and commission will adapt shortlisting criteria to restrict the number of candidates to be called for interview to a reasonable number by any or more of the following methods. So you can be, if the application coming to the portal is very large amount, then they go for shortlisting. So either it can be a written exam or any other thing, so that has been mentioned out here. So for that they are also given how the marks will be, the basic marks for eligibility. So that also been mentioned here. Please read it out, and after shortlisting here, then you will be called for the interview, where there only you will be selected. So this is also an important information you need to know that. And then other things are the basic things. So please everyone read it out. And here also they have given a separate guideline for how to apply for this post, through the website. So they have listed out what are the things needed before uploading, like the documents with certificates, so with the specific file size they have mentioned out. Please read it out before applying into the portal. So that's it, the main information I have discussed here. So next we move on to the applying online portal area. So you can see here, you can check online recruitment application. So if you click on this, so you will get the next page will be open like this. So in this you need to click on the apply section. So you need to, before that you need to check whether it is a subdivisional engineer. So after clicking on this button, the next page will be opened out like this. So here the instructions will be listed out. After reading all this instruction, please click the next button. So it directly give you to the another section. So then again next, so read it out and then next. So before that you need to declare it, and you need to proceed. So here you need to create user ID. If you have any user ID, then you can straightly log into the portal, or else you need to create a registration ID, and after that you need to log in, and then only your process can be made out. So by this only you need to apply for this portal. So this is the information which is came from the UPSC for the subdivisional engineer. So I think this information will be useful for you, and if it not, please tell this information to the concerned person who is going to be get benefited. So please pass the information. That is the main thing for making this video. And we hope so we will meet up with some other video, some other job information in future. Thank you.